Why are Singaporeans not keen on having children? The main reasons are not enough finances, not mentally prepared, and long working hours. That's according to couples who attended the Maybe Baby Dialogue chaired by Minister of State for Community Development, Youth and Sports Halimah Yacob on Friday. Madam Halimah said that one of the challenges the government faces is convincing couples that having children is important. Another challenge is getting companies, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, to support the idea of flexi-work arrangements.
We do have, consultants who can support help SMEs in order to shape their HR policies, their working hours to be more amenable, acceptable to families. So I think, the other challenge for SMEs, which I also recognize, is that they usually have a very lean workforce. And with such a lean workforce, it's also very difficult for them, to release people and to try and accept different kinds of work arrangements at work. But these are not insurmountable, and I'm sure this is one of the areas that we could work even more closely with the Employers Federation, with other agencies in order to give greater support to SMEs and our parents who wants to have more children.
Newly married Michele Yap, who used to work in the finance industry, said the stress and long working hours have made her reluctant to have children.
I worked basically from 7 a.m. to midnight and weekends. I need to pull back for a little while. I need to take a break because I was not in any state of health to have a child. I was stressed out. I was just not mentally ready. And that is a big factor when you are juggling very intense jobs.
Michelle's story is not unique. Other participants at the Maybe Baby Dialogue also cited career and long working hours as the reason why they are not having more children.
The consideration of having another one is not there because cost and being an early childhood educator, I believe in time, the sufficient time for the child. And like what Michelle said, when we are caught up with work, frankly, we as principals, we work like 12 hours or even 15 hours a day, caring for other children. Then we actually lack that work balance on our own. So the question is, so the question would be that, then how can I care for my own?
To encourage families to have more children, I Love Children suggests more childcare leave, an online listing of pro-family employers, and more flexi-work options for working parents. I Love Children board member and mother of two, Janet Chong, was one who benefited from flexi-work arrangements.
I was very lucky to be in flexi-work environment from the late 80s. My boss saw that I had two boys who needed, and I got a busy husband at work. He allowed me to work 3 hours a day to start, and then moving on to 6 hours when the children in primary school, and moving on to maybe home-based work when they were secondary school, because I had so much faring around tuition and all that and activities.
But having fewer working hours is not enough to encourage couples to have more children. Many say they face difficulties with financial costs.
Infant care in Singapore is very, very expensive. Okay, if I'm looking at my first school, which is under NTUC, monthly is about, after government subsidies, about $671. So it's about close to $700.
However, Shalene, a mother of one, feels that the cost of raising a child is a matter of personal choice.
We want to have the best. So this notion of best, what is it? And so you're fearful, I must accumulate so much. So subsidies is never enough. Well, I would say we're a benefit of the baby bonus, having that. And really it's a matter of choices that we want for our kids. There is this stress that's put on parents. I read parenting magazines, baby magazines. I sometimes look at the toys, that you need to have, the cot that you need to have. And you're stressed, and you ask yourself, hey, am I giving the best to our son? But yesterday we were just playing with our son, and we were just saying that our son didn't really like all the expensive toys. We had this mineral water bottle, right? And he played that for a whole good 10 minutes. And that costs $1 if I want to buy.
Find out other reasons why Singaporeans are not having children in our other clip.